What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers get a 132-126 victory over the Sacramento Kings that sees Dame and CJ both get double-doubles. Dame has his highest scoring output of the season with 40 points, 13 assists, and no turnovers after a game that sees him go for a career high 8 turnovers. But in that first quarter, Fox starts off very strong. He goes for 15 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover. Tyrese Haliburton is a beast. He stays hot from 3. And he goes for 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, had a rebound and 3 assists. The Kings as a whole shoot 63% from the field. They go 67% from 3, 13 assists, 15 rebounds, an offensive rebound, a block, and 2 turnovers. And the Kings are up 43-33, which is a season high and a quarter for the Blazers giving up. But Dame keeps them in the game in that first quarter. He goes for 13, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, had 4 assists and a steal. Big Nurk has a very good quarter where he goes for 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 5 rebounds. And this is the first game where I feel like Nurk finally got very aggressive on the offensive end. And it ended up leading to his best output on the offensive end tonight. Trent Jr., when he comes off the bench, hits 2 big threes to get the lead down to 10 points for the Blazers, because they're not shooting it very well. They only go 11 of 27 from the field for 41%. They're shooting the 3 well, and they continue to shoot it well all game. They hit 8 threes in that quarter, and that's their saving grace. They go 6 of 8 from the free throw line, dish out 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 offensive. They get 3 steals and a block. Like I was saying, the Blazers stay in the game with the 3 ball in that quarter. But in the second quarter, it's kind of more of the same for the Kings. They start off very strong. Buddy Hield gets into the mix in that quarter, and so does Haliburton, who continuously stays hot in this game. But Hield, he goes for 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, had 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Haliburton finished up the half with 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 6 assists, and only 1 turnover at the time. The hot shooting continues, 57% from the field, 56% from 3. They get 11 made threes, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. They dish out 21 assists in that half, 23 rebounds, 2 offensive. They get a steal, a block, and have 6 turnovers. But they start cooling down towards the end of the quarter, and also Fox was only held to 1 point. And that's mostly due to the Blazers' defense in that, especially late in that quarter, and only allowing the Kings to get 25 points. And they were down by 20 points at certain parts of the quarter. But Dame pours in 10 points in the quarter to finish up with 23, 6 of 11 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, had 6 assists. A beautiful one that was kind of low and kind of behind Derrick Jones Jr., but Jones Jr. grabs it and puts it in for a nice little finish. Highlight reel dunk. CJ, he pours in 15 for the quarter, and he goes 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, had 2 rebounds and 4 assists. Trent Jr. hits another 3 to helped the Blazers again. And he's 3 of 3 from 3 at that point, going 3 of 4 from the field, had a rebound and 3 assists with a steal. For the quarter, or actually for the half, the Blazers hit 13 threes at a 50% clip. And that's what keeps them in this game. 13 assists, 20 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. They get 3 steals, 3 blocks, and have 4 turnovers. And they're down 3, 65-68. Now, the fast pace in the third quarter, once again, has the Blazers go down by 18 points at one point in the quarter. They were led by Fox and Hield, who both finished the quarter with 23 points each. Haliburton, he hits a basket in that quarter, and he goes for 13, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 turnovers. For that quarter, the Kings are slightly cooling down a bit. There's 56% from the field, 61% from 3, 14 of 18 for 78%. They get 30 assists, 35 rebounds, 6 offensive, 2 steals, a block, and they have 11 turnovers. And they scored 37 points in that quarter. But the Blazers once again start slow, but finish very strong due to Dame and CJ's timely plays from Trent Jr. Also, the defense being very aggressive with about 4 minutes to go, and that ends up allowing the Blazers to go within 5, 100-105. Dame in the quarter goes for 30 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 6 of 13 from 3, had a rebound, 11 assists, and 3 steals. CJ, 25 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3, had 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Trent Jr. finished up with 16 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, had a rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And it was just beautiful basketball to watch for me, just because I like how the ebbs and flows of this game was. Like, the Kings would go on a run, and then the Blazers would counter, and the Kings would go on another run, and then the Blazers would counter up until the last, couple of minutes, and the Blazers close it down, you know what I'm saying? Making timely baskets when they need to, timely defensive plays when they need to. But in that fourth quarter, Fox, for the second straight game, plays 35 plus minutes, and he ends up finishing with 29 points. Shoots very efficiently, 9 of 18 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, had 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Also 2 turnovers and a steal. Buddy Hield has his best offensive night of the season with 26 points, 9 of 21 from the field, 8 of 18 from 3, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Richaun Holmes is a valuable piece to what these guys are trying to do, and he ended up not even missing in this game and flirts with a triple-double as well. He finished up with 17 points, goes 6 of 6 from the field, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and a block. Barnes and Bagley struggled pretty much throughout the night, and they finished with 11 points apiece. Haliburton finishes with 17 points, shoots efficient, 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, had 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal. And he was making some excellent plays, and pretty much every time he was in, he was doing something positive in this game. And he's going to be a very good player in this league. Eventually, he'll probably be a guy that they might want to build around, you know what I'm saying? If he keeps just continuing to build off what he's doing right now, because he's definitely a young player to be watching out for. The Blazers defense holds the Kings to 21 points in the fourth quarter. They also make 23 threes in the game, which ties a franchise record. Big Nurk gets another double-double, and he's looking like he's close to where he needs to be, you know what I'm saying? He finished 18 points, shot efficiently from the field, 6 of 8, grabbed 12 rebounds, had 4 turnovers, got 2 steals and 3 blocks, and he was very active down the stretch in the fourth quarter to help the Blazers get this victory. And I just liked what I saw from Nurk on both ends of the floor. Some of those blocks were very, very beautiful, and he's moving. It just seems like everything's clicking for him now. Dame has his season high 40 points, 11 of 23 from the field, 6 of 15 from 3, had a rebound, 13 assists, and 3 steals. And also, like I said, no turnovers after having his career high 8 the last game against the Raptors. And he's the first person in NBA history to have 40 points and 13 assists with no turnovers in a game. So, general salute to Dame. Huge game, in my opinion. CJ right at his average tonight. Also chipping in 10 assists. Both Dame and CJ attribute 23 assists in this game. I believe our season high of assists is 28, and we tied that tonight. CJ goes for 28 points, 10 of 23 from the field, 6 of 16 from 3, had 7 rebounds and 10 assists, and he almost had himself a triple-double as well. He was flirting with a triple-double. Let's see. And CJ has 55 made threes on the season, so he's just continuing his hot streak. And I just have to say it again. CJ is definitely an all-star right now. The way he's playing in these 11 games, this 4-game winning streak that the Blazers are currently on, the top 3 of the West, you know what I'm saying? There's not very many players playing better than CJ McCollum is right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and the Blazers are getting dubs in the process. Covington tonight hit 4 threes. Trent Jr. 4 threes, 4 assists, 2 steals. Led the Blazers with plus 12 and a plus minus. It just seems like a lot of the Blazers are starting to click. The chemistry's there. It's getting much better. There were still some missed assignments on defense, but that's going to happen, of course. But, you know, it's just beautiful to watch, man. Like, the evolution of this team right now. And it's definitely a must, especially going into a game against a team like the Pacers, who are also a top team in the East. And they just lost to the Kings last time out. But I'm not holding that against them, you know what I'm saying? Because they fought back in that game, made it interesting. So we definitely, coming off this back-to-back, have to be prepared, I think, for all quarters, because they're just that good of a team. Doug McDermott is playing well. Brogdon's playing well. Sabonis out there balling. Miles Turner balling. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a good test for the Blazers to see where they're at. And I think the Blazers will get that win, because I think the Blazers bench is a little bit stronger than the Pacers. And then they're also not going to be playing with Caris LeVert yet, you know what I'm saying, since he went over. So we'll see how that goes, you know what I'm saying? Definitely looking forward to that game tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. But excellent win for the Blazers tonight. They keep showing that resiliency that they talked about all throughout off season, going into training camp, and it's showing right now. You know what I'm saying? I just like where the Blazers are at right now. It's a work in progress, but a work in progress that's 7-4 in the West. You know what I'm saying? So, general salute to the Blazers. This is your boy P Money.